Once upon a time, in a cozy little farm, there was a mother duck waiting for her eggs to hatch. She had 5 beautiful eggs, and she was very excited to meet her ducklings. One sunny morning, the eggs began to crack open. Out came 4 fluffy yellow ducklings and 1 big gray duckling. The other animals on the farm noticed the gray duckling and whispered to each other. "Look at that ugly duckling," they said. The gray duckling felt very sad and lonely because he looked different from his siblings. The mother duck loved all her ducklings equally and tried to comfort the gray duckling. "Don't worry, my dear," she said. "You are special in your own way." But the gray duckling still felt out of place. As days went by, the gray duckling grew bigger and stronger. He noticed that he could swim faster and fly higher than his siblings. He enjoyed exploring the farm and discovering new things. One day, while the gray duckling was swimming in the pond, he saw a group of beautiful white swans. They glided gracefully on the water and looked so elegant. The gray duckling admired them from afar, wishing he could be as beautiful as they were. To his surprise, one of the swans swam over to him and said, "Hello there, young one. Why do you look so sad?" The gray duckling explained how he felt different and unloved because of his appearance. The swan smiled and said, "Come with me." The gray duckling followed the swan to a quiet part of the pond. The swan asked him to look at his reflection in the water. To his amazement, the gray duckling saw a beautiful white swan staring back at him. "You see," the swan said, "you are not an ugly duckling. You are a swan, just like us." The gray duckling couldn't believe his eyes. "But why did I look so different before?" he asked. The swan explained, "You were growing up and changing into your true self. Now you can see your real beauty." The gray duckling, now a magnificent swan, felt a surge of joy and confidence. The other animals on the farm were amazed when they saw the transformation. They realized that everyone is special in their own way. They apologized to the swan for being unkind and promised to be more accepting. The swan lived happily with his new friends, teaching them about kindness and the importance of being yourself. He often visited his mother and siblings, who were proud of the beautiful swan he had become. The farm became a place where all animals, no matter how different, were cherished and loved. The swan's story reminded everyone that true beauty comes from within, and so the swan and his friends lived happily ever after, in a world full of love and acceptance. We hope you enjoyed our bedtime story and that it brought a little magic to your night. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more enchanting stories that spark imagination and inspire kindness and creativity. Good night, little ones.